What's happening, guys? Friday morning here at the museum. We got a nice XS11.
Top of the morning, ladies and gentlemen. Check this out. Classic 1979 Yamaha XS11 Special. Just been completely reconditioned. This is an original paint, Survivor original paint, original chrome, original seat. Never been crashed, never been abused, stored indoors, and it's just been totally gone through. I guess I'll start with the fuel system. The gas tank was removed and thoroughly cleaned. The complete carburetor system was taken off, and the carbs were completely rebuilt with all new gaskets. New spark plugs, the oil was changed, the exhaust system is a 4-into-1 performance header system. All the aluminum on the bike, check out the aluminum. Didn't shine that good when it came out of the factory. The aluminum covers all over the bike, the valve covers, the side covers were all chromed. It's got a new set of, not chrome, they were polished like chrome, new set of chrome engine protectors. The forks have been rebuilt with new fork rubbers, new seals, and new oil. The complete brake system's been completely rebuilt. The master cylinder was rebuilt. The calipers were rebuilt with new pads. Same thing in the back, master cylinder, calipers, and pads. Front of the bike, the forks have been polished to a brilliant shine. They didn't shine like that from the factory, professionally polished. The chrome was professionally polished. The forks again have been completely rebuilt. New seals, new oil. Everything on the front end is polished and beautiful. The brake system's rebuilt. The factory mag's in good shape. It has a Dunlop tire on the front with about a 50% tread life left on it. Moving to the back of the bike, you can see the factory original paint. Has a little patina on it. Hey, it's over 40 years old, but this is not a cucumber that turned into a pickle that someone tried to put some lipstick on. This is an original cucumber. There's no lipstick on a pig here. This is an original factory paint. All the aluminum chrome is original on this. It's a rare original Survivor. Even the seat cover is original. It has a little bit of patina on the seat, a little bit of patina on the paint. There's a couple cracks right here in the seat, but it's original. Over 40 years old. It has a gold logo on the back, original grab bar on the back. The chrome on the rear fender is in excellent condition, as is the rear taillight assembly. It does have a brand new Shinko rear tire on there, on the original factory mag, and it's got a 4-into-4 exhaust system. No evidence of it ever being crashed. There's no scratches anywhere on the side covers. The pegs don't even look like they've ever been dragged on the ground.
Was this thing rebuilt? The cases look like they just went through the vapor blast.
You know, the engine's not rebuilt. It's the original motor, but it's been thoroughly reconditioned. The valves have been adjusted. You can see the engine cases have been vapor blasted and or sodium blasted and painted or cleaned and polished. Everything's painted, cleaned, polished. Even the hardware on here has been replaced with new hardware.
Dude, it's
see
new,
all these new bolts in here. Just a beautifully restored bike. The value of the parts and labor to go through the carburetor, the tank, the brake system, the new tire, and all the polishing is over $3,000 in restoration and preservation services, including a new battery, have been put into the bike, and it's ready to go. It has just come out of the detail shop. Everything's as good as it's going to get. It's polished, clean, top to bottom. It's an original paint Survivor. Even the gold logos on the gas tank are still intact. Usually, if there's any weathering at all, you'll see the gold plating disappearing on the on all the logos. It's all still on there. So a rare classic that's going up in value. It's a shaft drive 1100cc four-cylinder super bike. And a little history on the Yamaha. This particular model was the first four-cylinder motorcycle, four-cylinder, four-stroke motorcycle that Yamaha had ever made, the 78 XS11. In 79, the Special was introduced as a cruiser-type machine, and in 78 and 79, it won Cycle World Magazine's Best Touring Bike in their Best 10 Bikes issue. So it has a sporty look, but it is got the heart of a touring machine. Super smooth, plenty of power, triple disc brakes, long travel suspension, big comfy seat, pullback bars. It's just a joy to ride over the road, long distance touring. Electronics, carburation, shifting, the shaft drive is all typical, impeccable Yamaha quality. Like I mentioned before in our other videos, I'm a Yamaha guy since 1971 when I had my first GT80. In sake of full disclosure, I guess I would like to point out, I already pointed out, it's got a couple of rips in the seat. If you look at a certain angle, you can see a tiny little ding in the side of the tank here. It looks like from somebody's knee or I'm not sure what. It's barely noticeable.
I didn't even notice.
Yeah, I wanted to point that out. The original paint on the front.
I see it. I see it.
You got to go from an angle to see it. It is.
It's right here.
It does have a beauty mark on the tank there, and one right here too. If you look from a special angle, you can see it. Yep. And one on top right here. So, other than that, folks, it's all original chrome. All the aluminum has been polished to a brilliant shine. Check out the engine cases on this side right here. Look at how beautiful that is. That's a lot of work to buff out a case like that to shine like chrome like that. So if you had to pay by the hour for this type of restoration services, I didn't even add that into the $3,000 worth of parts and labor that have been done to the bike. The polishing is another probably $500 worth of labor between the forks and the engine cases and everything else. So these are typically in the $1,000 to $3,000 range for a decent runner. This one's been completely gone through with another $3,000 worth of labor done to it. So she's a beauty. Let me check the blue book here.
We can ship it anywhere in the States. Message your zip code for a quote. Even overseas is affordable.
Justify the value. I forgot to bring out the blue book. This is a comprehensive vintage motorcycle price guide 2020 edition, and it shows the XS1100 SF, which is a 1101cc four-cylinder bike, having a number one value of $6,000 and a number two value of $5,000 and a number three value of $4,000. I would say this is a solid number two bike. It's been thoroughly gone through and is ready for the open road. So there you have it, folks. If you're looking for a nice vintage Yamaha, you can ride off into the sunset, that you'll never need more power. This is the one. These things are awesome cruisers. So thanks for watching. God bless America. Let me do a little riding demo for you. We'll do a drive-by on it so you can hear what it sounds like on the open road. Want to ride down there?
Yeah.
Give it a quick rev. A lot of torque on these four-cylinder 1100s. It's a big bike, a lot of power. Doesn't feel like a big bike when you're on it though. There's no fairing. Feels light and nimble because it is.
Sir.
I would say these were ahead of their time in 1978. It's good to test the time for sure.
Exhaust note.
I can't imagine a more reliable, comfortable, fun to ride classic from the 70s. These big bore Japanese four cylinders, whether it's a GS850, a GS1000 Suzuki, or the Yamaha. Honda didn't really have a comparable, but they had a 750, but they didn't have in a 900. They didn't have something like this 1100 to my knowledge in this time period. Again, Yamaha, this was their first year. 78 was their first year to produce a big bore 4-cylinder, so maybe the other guys are playing catch up, but it's the right color. Red with the gold striping, the mag wheels, original stock bars, all the switch housings and everything looks to be in mint condition, as do the original mirrors and levers. So hard to find a 40-year-old bike that's been unscathed by the test of time like this one. Good luck bidding on it. God bless America.